Hello, welcome to the chemistry course. Next we are moving into other topic, that is vitamins. In this chapter you are going to learn classification of vitamins and importance of vitamins, after followed by synthesis of vitamin C and vitamin A. What are vitamins? Vitamins are organic compounds and these cannot be synthesized by an organism, but these are essential for the maintenance of normal metabolic functions. Hence, these must included in the diet. So most of these vitamins cannot be produced by the body. So it must be supplied in the diet. The deficiency of a particular vitamin, it may cause us a specific disease which can only cured by the intake of that vitamin. So the best way to get enough vitamin is to eat balanced diet, that is variety of foods which gives all the essential vitamins to human body. Let's move on to the classification. Vitamins are basically divided into two broad categories based on the solubility. Those are fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. Example for fat soluble vitamins are A, D, vitamin E and K. Water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and C. What are fat soluble vitamins? The fat soluble vitamins are dissolved in fat before they absorbed in the bloodstream to carry out their function. These we call it as fat soluble vitamins. Actually here the incorporation of higher proportion of hydrocarbon skeleton which is present in the fat soluble vitamins ADEK, the higher proportion of hydrocarbon structure which are present in the skeleton. As a result of these hydrocarbon skeleton, overall molecule become nonpolar. Once it is nonpolar, it is soluble in fats preferentially, like dissolved slide. So these are water insoluble molecules. So hence these vitamins are soluble in fats, we call it as fat soluble vitamins. So the reason is which is having hydrocarbon percentage is more in their basic skeleton, which is having even electronegativity atom like oxygen and all, but still the hydrocarbon skeleton proportion is high, due to that it is soluble readily in fats. These we call it as fat soluble vitamins. The next one is water soluble vitamins. These water soluble vitamins are dissolved in water and not stored in the body. In the previous case, fat soluble vitamins which are stored in the liver. So no need to supply regularly into the body. If once it is entered into the body, fat soluble vitamins, it is stored in the body whenever it is required, it will take from the storage. But when it comes to water soluble vitamins, these are not stored in the body. Regularly we have to supply through diet. Even while preparing the food, we have to take care of these water soluble vitamins, proper washing, proper cooking. Even excess of washing, the water soluble vitamins can be removed. The water solubility is mainly due to which is having high proportion of the electronegative atoms like oxygen and nitrogen which are present in this skeleton. And these more electronegative species atoms which can form hydrogen bonding with water. As a result, these molecules or these vitamins are readily soluble in water. So based on the solubility, we are classifying vitamins into two types: fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. Let's move on to importance of vitamins. Let's move on to importance of vitamins. Let's start with vitamin A. Vitamin A, which plays an important role in the vision, bone growth, reproduction, cell division, and cell differentiation. Deficiency of vitamin A causes night blindness. Night blindness means an inability to see in the dim light, that is called night blindness, or xerophthalmia, which is basically a tear gland ceases to function, that call it as xerophthalmia. In simply, it is a dry eyes, that is, eye fails to produce tears, is called xerophthalmia. The main source of vitamin A are green and yellow vegetables, milk products, milk, cheese, and egg and fish liver oil. These are the main source of vitamin A. Along with this, vitamin A also which promotes health in respiratory or urinary tract systems, and also which helps the skin and mucous membrane function as a membrane to bacteria and viruses. So these are the some of the importance of vitamin A. Let's move on to vitamin B6. The function of vitamin B6 is related to the proper metabolism of fats and amino acids, which mainly work on metabolism process where the fat and amino acid how it will undergo metabolism, which vitamin B6 play a major role. It is all along with this, it also play vital role in the function of approximately 100 enzymes. So we know that enzymes are essential catalyses, essential chemical reaction in the human body. To monitor these, vitamin B6 play important role in these functions. The deficiency of these causes pellagra or anemia and inflammation of the skin with a redness and greasy scaling. The deficiency of vitamin B6 mainly causes pellagra and anemia. And severe cases, it may lead to inflammation of the skin with a redness and greasy scaling. And the main source of vitamin B6 are meat, fish, egg, or grains, which are rich source of vitamin B6. And this vitamin cannot be synthesized by human body, so it has to take from diet. Vitamin B12 is a water soluble vitamin. It is necessary for the synthesis of red blood cells. It maintains nerve cells, healthy nerve cells, and growth and development in the children. The deficiency of vitamin B12 causes pernicious anemia, that means decreasing in red blood cells. It is basically a type of blood disorder caused when the body does not make enough red blood cells due to lack of vitamin B12. That condition we call it as pernicious anemia. It is a blood disorder. And in the severe case, which is accompanied by degradation of spinal cord, these are the deficiency of vitamin B12. The next vitamin is vitamin C. It is also water soluble vitamin, and this is water soluble antioxidant vitamin, which is having a antioxidant property. Vitamin C, which helps in the absorption of iron and which maintain bones, teeth, and capillaries. And human body do not have ability to synthesis vitamin C. Therefore, it should be taken through diet. Vitamin C is good for the immune defense system. The main disease caused by vitamin C is scurvy. In the case of severe deficiency, it may lead to the brittleness of bones, swelling of gums, and bleeding also. You can see those having severe deficiency of vitamin C. The main source of vitamin C is citrus fruits. Let's move on to other vitamin, vitamin D, and it is a fat soluble vitamin. The main function of vitamin D is it promotes the body absorption of calcium, which is essential for the normal development and maintenance of healthy teeth and bones. Vitamin D body can synthesize in presence of light. So body after exposure to the ultraviolet rays from the sun, these rays trigger vitamin D synthesis in the skin. The deficiency of vitamin D leads to the rickets. Rickets is the softening of bones or leading to the deformities. Let's go to the next vitamin, vitamin E. Vitamin E is also fat soluble vitamin, and this is also act as an antioxidant. It promotes body tissues from damage. Usually what happens in presence of free radical, free radicals can harm cells, and vitamin E which protect from the free radical, that is it will protect from the whatever the radicals which is forming in the body. Radicals are unstable species. It is also helps in the proper functioning of the reproductive system. The main deficiency of vitamin E causes sterility and muscular degeneration. In severe deficiency cases, we can see neurological symptoms, impaired balance or in coordination, injury to the sensory nerves. These and all symptoms we can see when the severe deficiency of vitamin E. And this is about the some importance of vitamins. In summary, in today's class, I have discussed about what is vitamins and their classification, and each case some of the importance of vitamins for healthy body. In next class, I am going to discuss on synthesis of vitamin C and vitamin E.